As a kid growing up, I've always wanted to learn more about cars since I really knew not really knew anything. So when I graduated college at UTSA, I started working at an auto parts store, AutoZone, in San Antonio. And I've always wanted to learn how to change a battery, so that's what I'm trying to teach today. When I first start to realize that a person needs a new battery, what we do is we have a machine that tests if the battery is good or not. Most of the time when a person really comes in that the car does not want to start, it's more than likely a battery issue. So next, what I would do is we would go to the computer properly with the VIN number, or either select the year of the vehicle, properly select the correct battery that would fit for that vehicle. Next, what I would do is gather all my materials, which in this case would need dielectric grease, some gloves, a battery clamp, and a socket set too. That way I'd be able to unscrew the post and the hold downs. So next, when we would go to the person's vehicle, what I would usually start with is unscrewing the hold downs. That way the battery is loose enough so once I have to start with the post. Next, what I would do is start with the negative post. That way you can avoid anything from messing up the car. Next, after that, I would disconnect the positive post, which then, making sure that the negative post is not touching any metal, I would take the battery clamp and pull out the battery. After, what I would start doing is if the battery does not have a handle, I would get the battery clamp, pick up the battery, and safely put it back in the vehicle. After that, what I would do is put the hold down back on, tie in the battery, make sure it stays in place, and put my grease before I start to connect any post. The reason for that grease is so that it prevents corrosion, which in most cases corrosion tends to damage the battery, which eventually will have you spending more money than you need to. Next, what I would do is start with the positive post first. That way, because the positive post controls all the electricity in the vehicle. Last, what I would do is connect the negative post, tighten, making sure that everything works. Lastly, I would tighten the vehicle to make sure that everything's tight on the vehicle so that the customer would be able to turn on the vehicle. Lastly, I would tell her to go turn on the vehicle and have it run for a couple minutes so that the battery in the car could warm up. So what I wanted to do today to try to help people is learn how to put a battery back on, because batteries as it is cost a lot of money, but installation fees nowadays is what costs a lot more because people want to make money. So what I was trying to do today is teach a person from saving money that event, because batteries do cost a lot. What I want to do is teach a person to save some money. That way they do not have to be financially unstable. Thank you.